with the 4th pick of round 1, avec le 4e choix de la première ronde, les Cataractes de Shawinigan.
Oui, monsieur le commissaire.
Alors, j'appelle sur scène Martin Mondoux, directeur général, Mario Carrière, recruteur-chef, Jacques Carrière, adjoint au recruteur-chef, Daniel Renaud, entraîneur-chef, Éric Piché, gouverneur, et Monsieur Roger Lavergne, président.
Shawinigan heading up for the 4th pick overall here in the 2026 draft. The Cataractes last season 4th Western Conference, eliminated in the 2nd round by the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies. What are the needs for this club right now?
Well, again, this is a team that the new NCAA rules kind of changed their team around. A lot of their players left this season. They had to pivot, and now they had to be younger. And outside of Cape Breton, it's probably been the most active team at this draft.
Yeah, very active indeed. Quite a bit of turnover in that top 6. So, you know, they might be looking for a kid who can come in and do that right now.
Les Cataractes de Shawinigan sont fiers de sélectionner du Collège Esther Blondin, Pierre-Alexandre Lemieux.
P.A. Lemieux going 4th, and this is a kid that really had an incredible showing at the Q Cup, and that is where his draft stock rose. You see him here, 6'3", 181, but able to play in that frame and show the scouts at that event. He's ready for this level.
Well, Shawinigan wasted no time making this bet. They got up there and took him before anyone else could. Q-ready frame, and he is probably the biggest riser in this draft class from that Q Cup. Not only does he have a big frame, he uses it so well. He drives the net. He is so similar to a team that they played a lot against in Quebec and Val-d'Or. Alex Doucette, very, very similar, big body, finishes hits, will score a ton of goals going to the dirty areas, and he actually has a great two-way game.
Absolutely, and he was teammates last year with a guy who we know around the Q League as Alexis Joseph, and this guy has stepped into that role for Alexis Joseph with this team this year with the Phoenix, and he has looked the exact same player. You guys touched on it. 6'3", 181, and this kid's still growing. Like, great size, great frame, major junior hockey ready, and on top of all that, a kid at that size, the scouts rate, he's got great hands. Again, this is, you know, sometimes that can be hard to come by in a prospect, but he has that, projects easily to be a top-line center once he gets going in the queue.
Yeah, it's interesting to step out of the shadow of Alexis Joseph and be top-line center in that club and really take the compete level and take what you saw out of a kid that went 1st overall in the league, projected to be an NHL first rounder, and then follow in that role, follow in that template, and carve your own path.
Not only, yeah, you nailed it, Mavs. What I like the most about him is in the Q Cup, every kid's trying to show off their flashy, highlight reel plays, toe drags, releases. He was the one kid blocking shots, finishing hits, being hard to play against. He was probably the most consistent player, and obviously Shawinigan put a big, big value on that.
And you look down the Shawinigan lineup, there is a ton of holes down the middle of the ice that need to be filled right now. No better pick right here than Lemieux.
Guy that is going to be going up and down the center lane of the Shawinigan ice surface. Very excited to see what, I mean, when you have the name Lemieux in the queue, you better be able to produce. He's standing by with Aiden Robertson.
Pierre-Alexandre Lemieux, 4th overall to Shawinigan. I got to ask you, your uncle was drafted to the Mooseheads and played here in Halifax. Does it feel like a full circle moment for you?
Yeah, you know, it's very special for me and my family to be here. My uncle that played in the league, so yeah, it's very special.
Now, 6'3", you bring size, there's no doubt about that. You said your player comparison is Brady Tkachuk.
Yep.
That's a power forward. How do you think that style of play will translate to the QMJHL?
I think it will help me to play in the queue. I like to play that style, so yeah, I think it will help me.
Well, congratulations. I'll let you get to it. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you.
6'3" is definitely going to help.